User, gift on Christmas Eve. Many years ago, there was a father and son who lived together in a luxurious house and shared the same hobby, the passion for collecting paintings. In their hands, they have a precious collection of paintings worth millions of dollars, making many people look at them. The father was very pleased to see his only son become an experienced art collector. Winter comes, gloomy weather covers the city. His son followed the call of the fatherland and went to war. The father prayed day and night and waited for Christmas, hoping to see his beloved child again. But the fierce war took away the father's only wish. The son died while bringing a comrade to a safe shelter. One Christmas morning, a sudden knock on the door woke up the father. He opened the door and saw a soldier, holding a large bundle. The soldier introduced, "You are a friend in the same unit as my son. I came to give you a Christmas Eve gift." The soldier entered the house and respectfully opened the carefully wrapped gift. The father was still surprised. The soldier said, "My son has told me a lot about my passion for art. I give you a painting. Although it is not as beautiful as the masterpieces in the world, I think you will like it very much." It turns out this soldier is a painter. He gave him a portrait of his son that he painted. The father looked at his son's photo. Every facial expression, smile and warm look of the son seemed to be looking at him affectionately, making him so moved that he couldn't hold back his tears. He said, "For me, this is a masterpiece, a priceless portrait. You don't know what a great gift and comfort you gave me." After seeing the soldier off, the father did not take a step away from the image of his son. The next day, the portrait was hung in the most solemn position in the painting gallery. More than a year later, the father became ill and passed away. The art world eagerly awaits the day his world-famous masterpieces will be auctioned. According to the father's wishes, the auction will be held on Christmas Day, because according to him, this is the day that brings the most sacred meaning of his life. Finally, that day came. Art collectors around the world gathered at his house where the auction was held, hoping to get a few works in the famous and valuable painting collection of father and son. However, the auction began with a painting that was not on the list of famous works in the world. It is a portrait of a son. The auctioneer asked to open the bidding. Everyone in the room was silent. The controller said, "We'll bid $100 for this painting." Many minutes passed and no one spoke up to bid for that painting. Art collectors also asked to ignore the portrait and auction the other valuable paintings. Everyone responded in agreement, but the auctioneer replied, "No, we have to sell this painting first. Who will buy this son's portrait?" Still no answer. Finally, an old man, a friend of the father, hesitantly spoke up, "Will you sell me the painting for $10? That's all I have left." The auctioneer shouted, "Is there anyone with a higher bid?" The atmosphere in the room remained silent. First bid, second bid, and the portrait of the son was sold for $10. The operator's voice rang out in confirmation. As soon as the hammer fell, everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Some people cheered, some impatiently said, "Come on, let's continue auctioning those masterpieces. We've been waiting for a long time." But the auctioneer suddenly announced, "Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the end of the auction." Everyone was stunned. Many people angrily spoke up. "It's over." "What do you mean?" "We came here not just to auction that ordinary portrait, but those masterpieces worth millions of dollars. If they haven't been sold yet, how can they be called finished?" The auctioneer slowly replied, "We respect our late father's will. According to his wishes, whoever buys the son's portrait will inherit all the remaining precious paintings." Only at this time did art collectors understand and deeply understand the father's heart. No matter how precious all the possessions and material things are, they are not as good as the image of a child in a parent's heart.